How to make a mood board.
Hi, I'm James Brown and welcome to Pattern Designers. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. If you're in NYC, if you're in Melbourne, if you're in London, I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to walk you through how to create a mood board in Adobe Indesign. You can use Illustrator and Photoshop using the kind of similar process, but I'm going to show you in InDesign. Be sure to stick around to the end to get our free textile design cheat sheet.
What is a mood board?
So what is a mood board? A mood board is a collection of imagery, be it illustration or photography, typography and colour, to evolve an idea, to present a concept, a feel, a mood to other people. For this tutorial, my mood board theme is going to be florals, but you can apply what I'm going to show you to any theme you choose, from character design to interior design, anything. So here's where we're going to start. To start off with, I'd create this mood board in whatever software you're most comfortable designing in. The most common softwares to produce mood boards in are Illustrator, Photoshop or InDesign, all Adobe softwares, and in each of them the process is very similar. We're going to be using InDesign in today's tutorial. It's perfect, it's a graphic design software for the purpose of manipulating imagery, photography, illustration, typography and colour. Very easy and intuitive to use. Once you've got your initial design, like page design laid out, you can duplicate that, which makes it a lot easier for all the rest of the pages. So all you're essentially doing is creating one page layout, then finding your source material or your imagery you want to use for your mood board, then populating the rest of the pages. You might tweak the design on some pages, but essentially you've got the same page multiple times using different photography or illustration or typography. You can also use it for outputting PDFs and JPEGs at different resolutions. So if you want to output for web, 72 DPI, you can output JPEGs and PDFs. If you want to output for print, 300 DPI, great for that. So let's dive in.
Mood board inspiration. Okie dokie, let's get started. So first up, we're going to head over to Pinterest and look for florals. What comes up for florals? So we've got some nice florals which would look good in our mood board. I like a mixture of, I like my tabs. I do like my tabs. So we're going to head over to this one. And we're also going to check out, I like that one, even though it hasn't got that much colour. This one's sweet on the wall. So I'm basically just kind of searching for the best floor imagery that I possibly can get. Wild florals, and I'm also going to throw a little bit of, let's have a look at, this is sweet, so let's have a look. It's a bit average when I look at it big. That one's sick, that one's super sick. Let's have a look at what else comes up underneath. That looks sweet on that wall. The wall art's awesome. It's amazing wall art. This one's pretty sweet. This one. Let's have a look. That was the one. I really like this. And then let's have a look what else. Got some. These are sweet. These are super sweet. These are sweet. And I'm just gonna, what I was gonna say earlier is I'm just gonna check out, don't want to go there. I'm just going to check out Camilla Francis prints because she does some good florals, and she's got tons of stuff on Pinterest. I don't know how so much of her stuff got on Pinterest, but it did. So let's have a quick look. We'll go over to Instagram in a second as well. So I'm just going to look up Camilla Francis prints, and there's tons of Camilla Francis prints. So these, I'm looking for a floral though. A lot of palms, a lot of tropical. Yeah, let's go for this one and this one and this one also for our mood board. This one's sick. And this one's super sick, and it fits a bit more with what the other ones I'd selected. So let's just get started. That one. So they're looking good. So we've gathered our Pinterest inspiration, and now I am gonna head over to Instagram. And so Instagram, first up I'm gonna go to Clover Robin, because she's got cut paper. She does cut paper and she does some awesome florals, so I just thought she's the first person that came to mind. That's pretty cute. What else? This is sweet. So I'm gonna have to take pictures of those because I can't drag it off of Instagram. And then we're also going to look for florals on painting. So let's do hashtag floral painting. Let's see what comes up. It's not really work. That one's pretty sweet, the watercolor. That one's beautiful. Yep, I was actually just gonna search for her work. I'm gonna, oops, don't want those tags coming up. But her floral paintings are amazing. So let's have a look at that one. Okay, next, a picture of that. See what hers is like. Oh, she's got some beautiful work. These are sweet. They're not florals, but they're sweet. Okay. And this is kind of sweet. So, I like the watercolor feel. It's not floral, but it's a start. We'll go back to that. What's the name? There we go. And what else? That one. Okay, that's enough for the florals. Collected a few there, and that's where I'd normally head to: Pinterest and Instagram. Creating a mood board in Adobe Indesign. So let's get started. We're here in InDesign. I've set up a template, basically just an outline for where all the boxes are going to be. I'm going to call this one Floral Mood. For our template, and then these are just boxes which can be made whatever size you want them to be. I might actually just, because everything's snapping to the side, so I might just change that so there's no grid, so it's just all imagery. And then all I'm going to do is place, which is Apple D, place imagery in these. Let's have a look. In these boxes. So just place imagery in these boxes. I kind of like, that's looking pretty sweet. That navy in there. So what else have we got? Going to use that with the charcoal. Then Apple D. What else we got? No, don't want to. Classic florals. We got that. I'm actually gonna make that, put that in the big one. That's good. And what we're going to choose for this one? Yeah, definitely. Actually, I think I'll choose that one for that. That one's sick. And for our last box, what are we going to choose for that one? That one's sweet. So we've got our gold in there. I'll just reduce that a little bit. Okay, so there's our mood board. I might just turn that around. Looks good. So next I'm gonna do a color palette to go with it. So I'm just gonna pick this color, get rid of the outline, and then copy it. Let's do 5 colors. Pick 5 colors from the colors of the imagery. We'll pick a pink, we'll pick charcoal, we'll pick a grey, a kind of blue, and a green. I just got rid of the charcoal. So let's pick that green. Pick the green there, and that's our colours. So this is kind of just a simple way to quickly get an overview of a concept. So we've got classic florals, we've got a use of green, charcoal, pink, green and blues, and it creates a bit of a mood for where like if this was for inspiration for a new artwork that was going to go in someone's house for an interior design, or if it was inspiration for new wallpaper or couch upholstery, it's a starting point for where to go to. So from this we might go, okay, the gold is really standing out and this type of floral works really well, so let's make this our key imagery and then get more. So what we might do is make a new page. Let's duplicate that spread, but then delete everything but that one image. and reset, and then so we start off just with this image, and then we go back to Pinterest and look for gold imagery. So Pinterest, and type in what we had on that gold floral. So that's bringing up diamonds and stuff. We didn't really want that, but this this is perfect. This is awesome. It's a version of what we want. And it's quite beautiful. It's great. What else have we got? We've got tattoos. You don't get many gold tattoos, so it's pretty, but it's not quite there. This works because it's using the same. It's got the same colours in there. It's a shame it's just on the outside, but it works because it's got the gold and green. So yeah, like if we go back now, so now we've got I'll just reduce it a bit more. And so then see if we can, what was the other picture? This one, it's not quite big enough. The imagery isn't big enough, but it's a shame. Could use it as just like we could just use that piece. Reduce that, then copy paste, bring another image in. But you see where I'm going. It's kind of the development of an idea, development of an inspirational set of images to align with what you're producing. Like here's that gold again that we used. I think we'll use that again. Where is it? Then we need two more images just to get this page popping. So I think that's it for gold floral. So if we use gold flowers instead. That's sweet. And then I'm going to use these. These aren't flowers, but we've focused on the gold, so we've moved it on from the original. So this bit here, it's not perfect, but it's moving towards where I wanted to move to. It's established that's not. It's got the gold in there. It's kind of cool. And then was our final image was that kind of Japanese image. There we go. It's a graduation. So we start off this page. Okay, we're going to go with this golden kind of floral, and then we move it on again, and then we probably change the colors in this so that they suit, because we've not got the pinks in here. We might choose more of these kind of green tones. So green plus a little bit of grey, blue and green. This blue. So I like to, for some reason I just like to have the colours in kind of graduation. So maybe for this one I might just pick a lighter, it might not be in the palette, but I might just make it that little bit lighter so it's graduating. So that's where we're at. That's how I create a mood board. To output this mood board now, we will go over to File and Export, and then immediately exports as a PDF, but you can choose as a JPEG as well. So let's start off with the PDF. Save. You can set. I've got settings 72 and 150 that I've saved as custom settings, but like smallest file size is normally 72, and then this press quality and high quality is 300 dpi. So let's have a look. 300 compression, 300 dpi. See, and so that'll print it. That'll export every page out into a multi-page PDF at the resolution that you want it to output. So that's 72. We can have it at 150, or we can have it at high quality 300. If we wanted to export a JPEG, it does a similar kind of it has a similar kind of menu. You can print out all pages or just one page. You can print it out as spreads or just singular pages, which joins the pages together like a book. And you can select your DPI to 72, 150, 300. And that's how you export from InDesign.
So I hope this tutorial has helped you create your next mood board. Be sure to download our textile design cheat sheet. The link is in the description. Subscribe to our channel, why don't you? Be nice. Smash that like button like you don't know what's going on. And yeah, be nice. See ya! Actually, see you in the next video. See ya!